They stayed in the Echo Net and kept me memories safe, so as I could visit them every once in a while. Like the kids I hopefully didn't have. But don't worry, as is always the case when you're feeling good, the galaxies will rally to correct that. Here's a joke for you. A guy walks into a bar and realizes he's just been murdered. Or one of my memories was, at least. Permanently deleted from the Echo Net. Killed, you might say. It shouldn't have been possible, but the data was sound. Mine, though, clearly wasn't. Who'd killed my memory clone? And why? I was too close to solve this kind of case myself. So I called for help. I only hoped they were up to the task. Perfect timing, boyo. Got a mystery to sort. Could use some help. What do you say? Ready to find out who killed my memory, Zane?
A memory, Zane.
Some years back, I realized my mind wasn't as sharp as I'd like. Was messing about with the new version of my clones. Decided to turn the failed ones into a sort of living memory bank, you might say. And that's how we got Memzanes. Clones I can have a proper chat with, each holding a different bit of my memory.
And one of them got deleted.
Exactly. Impenetrable system, state-of-the-art, only accessible by yours truly, or you, once you're ready. And yet, someone cracked it. You gotta find out who killed me, Memzane.
You want me to go into your system and solve a digi-murder?
If that's how you want to put it, sure, go on. The killing took place in that arcade game called Private Dick. I'd go with you, but someone has to stay here to get you back out when you're done. So, best of luck in there.
This damn planet. I'd spent my entire life outrunning death, but even here in the Echo Net, it still found me. I may have a steel exoskeleton and a chiseled jaw, but I can still feel pain. And nothing hurt more than injustice. I set out for the crime scene, in the hopes of finding relief for the ache in my soul. I didn't understand. If the victim was a digital clone, I wondered, why couldn't Zane make a new one?
With how quickly memories degrade, each new version is worse than the last. This Memzane held my most important memories. Some new ones in there of Levain, but most were decades old and of the best people I ever met. I promise I'd never let them be truly forgotten. But now, that promise will be more difficult to keep.
My stomach turned. This is where it had all gone down. Where a heap of zeros and ones in the shape of a man ran into a fatal error. It was time to canvass the area. Learn what everyone else knew.
Ah, for feck's sake, a Vault Hunter! This case is... Say! A murder in Digital City! A violent deletion. One of the worst I've seen. I'll be around if you need any forensic analysis. Scanning the scene should give us a clue or two about where the killer went next. Their digital signature should be linked directly to the blood spatter.
Lots of blood, but that was it. Even with the wails of the unavenged dead still echoing in the dark corners of my skull, I could still hear the teeny voice of an angel's song. This was a clue. If I found a few more, maybe that angel could call her sisters in. We're in the choir together. replace the screams with a hint of joy. My ex always did say I was too romantic. I saw some figures around eyeing me. I was used to that. It felt nice, until I remembered I was at a crime scene. And what I really needed was to know what they had seen. Keeping your mouth shut's one thing, but disappearing completely on approach is another thing entirely. It was fishy, and that fish smelled like gift.
I can maybe get some drinks off of that bottle. Grab a paper. Could be a clue. decapitated, huh? Bring those clues over here so I can take a look. An eviction notice. But the name and address are scratched out. Strange brand. That's a DigiZane, all right. What a waste.
For the last time, I want you out. Vault Hunter's got no jurisdiction in my city.
The bull wanted me off the case, and it was obvious why. If I solved it before him, he'd look like a way-dead bulldog. Only one thing is more dangerous than standing between dog and fiction. And that's standing between a Vault Hunter and... Not too simple. Committing a crime, do so without leaving footprints behind. Crawl around, something peeking out. Not really certain about your plans, but sometimes you can lose. If Vic hadn't died, I'd have to look for where the murder had gone down. There was a 90% chance I'd find some footprints leading to the pool. 95 barrels. But luck isn't mine. That's the sexy roses thing. You thought you could hit me? Your current flavor. I'm serving a little taste of sweet. This ain't over. Not by a damn sight. Guess where they are running out everywhere. This ain't over. Not by a damn sight. The important thing is, no one touched any of my